So let's see, Libra. Let's look at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy at this time, the most important one. And we do have foundation and achievement, and we do have the Hierophant, wisdom, and we have intuition. Is on point, by the way. But I don't know who wants to be so committed to you, but both energies are the energies of marriage, of commitment, solid relationships, living together. Four of Wands is living under the same roof, even if not married. And the Hierophant is for the longest period. And we do have the High Priestess. Intuition, knowing, inquiry. We'll see what this is all about, because the High Priestess is actually the energy of knowing. So that is something that you need to know. That is the energy of inquiry, of asking the smart questions when it comes to commitment and relationships. So let's see exactly what we need to know about this commitment. It looks like they're very important. So past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies, or the energy of the commitment for that matter, is the same. Your energy, current energy, their current energy, and the mutual one. And let's have the possible outcome for the second half of February, because you always have free will and you always have to use your better judgment. And speaking of what we need to be aware of, and Six of Cups, that is love and suffering in silence. What's going on? What is going on? So we took the bottom of the deck. We need to know that there is deception around you. There is also temptation. There is also mental prison, tons of love, and also somebody suffering in silence. So Libra, somebody is around you, deceptive. Of course, they think about you. There is tons of love. But there is also the Devil and the Seven of Swords. They are a little bit dishonest, and we need to ask the right questions. Instead of going round and round in your head, I kind of feel with the Major Arcana, High Priestess, we know it's lessons and pieces of advice. I feel like instead of, how about you ask around, right? How about you do your little inquiry? So now we know what happened, right? That was a solid commitment, solid relationship, looked serious, and now in the recent past we have new beginnings and Five of Pentacles. That was rejection, separation, changes in status for some of you, in relationship and single and not single anymore, right? And new beginnings. We had to start new. Heartbroken, I'm pretty sure. Maybe in financial trouble as well, or struggling financially, right? It was one of those commitments that had an impact on family and the whole, and money. This person of yours, the Sun, Leo energy, and the Two of Swords, mental conflict and light. So it speaks of the energy of awakenings that might have happened in their life, an energy of, kind of a wake-up call, a sense of truth about themselves. The Sun is also about fundamental truth and higher self-truth. And probably that awakening made them doubt in some way, right? A form of mental conflict. Should I be with my Libra or not? And eventually making choices. And somebody walked away towards a new manifestation. I kind of feel, Libra, they walked away by choice and you had no choice but to start a new beginning without them. But we have the energy of awareness and moving on. It's kind of like somebody said, and it can be you, it can be the other person, kind of a light bulb coming off and saying, I've been doubting, not knowing, and now with the Magician is like, I'm taking charge. I feel confident, I have the tools, I know my truth, right? That's a light and awareness. Somebody has been struck, kind of, with a form of very personal type of truth. So Libra, where are we right now? We do have the Hermit, Virgo energy, and we have the Six of Cups, and we have it twice. Libra, there is no doubt that is love, right? That is love, that is wisdom, and in the solitude, I probably feel a little bit lonely right now, and isolated, but it's a good moment of introspection. With the Hermit is an energy of going within and seeing what needs to be fixed. And we also have memories of love twice. So you both have beautiful memories of what was, right? It's a beautiful understanding that that was love, and the connection that you guys had was really based on true, genuine love, right? Kind of like saying your love left a mark on them, you know, and the level of commitment. But I feel that they have been like tempted and pulled away in some way. Now this person of yours, well, they do have the light, they do have the star. This is the healing, the guidance, the alignment, and they also have the Seven of Cups. In this case, it feels more like choices than confusion, because it's a strong energy of changing their life altogether and choosing wisely. Okay, they feel that they thought about it, contemplated many options, looked at it, and they are guiding their steps towards you know, the most wise of choices. They have this energy of purification, Libra, and again, it can be yours. I mean, the sun and the star, one is during the day, one is during the night, right? The 360 type of energy cleansing. It has this energy of awakening, of a spiritual path of some sort. Can be a religious one, but I mainly feel spiritual, of awareness and making like fundamental choices. And speaking of the difference in energies, right, we have the Hangman, sacrifice, and we have the Emperor, authority, Aries energy, and Pisces, Cancer. Completely different. One is pending, and with the Hangman, right, suspended. Things are not moving. We are trying to figure out. We are trying to change perspectives, maybe step back a bit. And we have the Emperor, Magician, and the Emperor is a lot of determination and control over themselves, and you know, the steps to take moving forward. Really stroke by light. That if there is one energy here, it's stroke by light. It's a form of awakening that happens like, you know, 1 in a million years, kind of. It happens every day, like awakenings, but this one, it's a big one. It's a kind of like the judgment altogether. And it's connected to their personal truth, and it can be coming out, can be all types of a firm awakening of the fundamental truth that they've always known inside of them and never really talked about, and they had mental conflict over, you know. And hope. They are very hopeful for the future. Yes, taking a lot of control, taking a lot of steps. This is planning and strategizing, but also a lot of light and a lot of hope. Let's see the possible outcome. We do have the Three of Pentacles, recognition and reward, and the Eight of Wands, accelerated motion. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel, Libra. That's exactly the Eight of Wands is. A quick shift in movement when it comes to this partnership, a quick shift in recognizing for what it was, and success and moving forward. That's the Eight of Wands, right? Hope is coming. Hope is on its way, and you'll have your detachment. Now this person of yours, Four of Swords, resting, rejuvenating, and focusing on themselves. Nine of Pentacles, right? For the second half of February. We have them planning, strategizing for the future, and putting money aside or working to have material harvest. And again, it's all about themselves. It's all about their plans, their future, them getting organized, them getting aware, them getting enlightened, following their heart, you know. And mutual energies. Between the two of you, we do have the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and this is all about finding compromise, right? Finding a solution. This is resolving conflict. This is being patient with each other in the process. And we have the Four of Cups, discontent and boredom. So, I know, Libra, you want to reconcile. Six of Cups is also the energy of soulmates and reconciling, but I do feel that they embarked on something, and they cannot, you know, I mean, move back, or you know, somebody is determined actually. But I do love the Temperance because it speaks of resolving conflict. It speaks of you know, combining differences and reaching a consensus of some sort. This is all about energies back into the flow after conflict, right? And that's what we want. We don't want to block opportunities by staying in a conflict and holding grudges with this person. And I know they've been tempted by something. I don't feel other people. Libra, we started with a lot of doubts, 7 of Swords, and the Devil, it's a lot of temptation and lust. But by looking at their energy, there is a lot of awakenings and realizations. So let's ask for some guidance. Of course, the question is, should we say yay? Should we say nay? Should we keep manifesting them or let them go? And the universe is asking you to focus on you. If you are a divine feminine, can very well be divine masculine. If you are a divine masculine, we know how it goes. This is focusing on yourself. This is focusing on your own ascension and spiritual path. And I feel somebody needs to go from things we need to fix to the your ascended self, right? The distorted feminine and the divine feminine. And again, this is the energy of bringing yourself back in balance. This is the energy of eliminating everything that's toxic in your life. This can be cleansing, diets, something that is really assisted, right, by specialists and stuff, but I feel it's a spiritual, actually, cleansing, and it's a moment of truth. And a turning point. So Libra, consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So I feel that I'm picking up the energy of a Libra who needs to question, you know, who are we attracted to? Who do we want to have a connection, a meaningful connection with? Fixing some problems in the process, and we have to be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. And we do have soulmates. Distorted masculine. Honestly, Libra, we have distorted feminine, distorted masculine, and soulmates. And you know how it feels? It feels like that type of connection where there is a lot of love, but then together, energetically speaking, that is some form of, you know, when people pull the worst out of you for no reason, or there's, you know, when we feel uncomfortable and we feel the energies are not flowing, and like the trigger, right, they push the trigger for quite often, and together might be something that is simply not working, right? Distorted feminine, distorted masculine, we get into dynamics we don't feel comfortable with. So let's ask for some guidance. Let's see what else we need to put back into the flow or release. And we have released worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. What else? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Not helping the pride. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So this is your activation card, right? Dealing with with this person from a place of empathy, not being full of pride, and from a courageous place. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So we have be authentic and be courageous, and it's a message here for someone who needs courageously to speak their truth. Okay, be authentic and courage. And bottom of the deck, surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So Libra, I don't feel you are guided to seek reconciliation, to take action, but it's more a matter of working on yourself and you being your true self courageously, I feel. So guys, this is all that I have for you. You know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care.